Let's move to a statewide measure in Oregon on the ballot next month, Measure 116. If approved, it would amend the state's constitution to create an independent commission to set the salaries for some public officials. That includes governor, secretary of state, treasurer, attorney general, district attorneys, and lawmakers in Salem. Their pay has been a bit of a sticky issue, mostly because right now, lawmakers have the power to adjust their own salary, but few of them have had the political courage to raise their own pay. In fact, back in 2022, 3 Democratic lawmakers said they would not seek re-election because between hours and pay, they could no longer afford to serve in the state legislature.
Between bills, student loans, and 2 kids in daycare, I've never been able to stop working for my second job during session. So I dropped to part-time during session for my second job, which means that I work all the time. It places an enormous caregiving burden on my wife and my in-laws because I will turn around and continue working for my primary job through the weekend to catch up.
Now, you may remember there was a plan for a pay bump back then, but many lawmakers thought it appeared too self-serving and the plan went nowhere. So Measure 116 is a sort of workaround, allow an independent commission to look at the salaries of public officials and adjust them as they see fit. That would put Oregon in line with 22 other states who already do that. When it comes to lawmaker pay specifically, here's how Oregon stacks up. We're sitting right around the middle of the pack according to data from Ballotpedia, ranking 22nd with an average salary of around $35,000 a year for lawmakers. For reference, Washington sits at number 10, paying lawmakers around $61,000. New York is at the top, paying $142,000 annually. When it comes to our governor's salary, it's a different story. Oregon fares much worse compared to other states. The most recent data from Ballotpedia shows Oregon at 47th out of the 50 states, making $98,000 annually for the governor. Washington is way up in 6th place, paying over $187,000, and New York is again number 1 on this list, with the governor making $250,000 a year. Opponents of Measure 116 argue it would be an easy way for elected officials to give themselves a raise without the political risk. There's no requirement that the commission be bipartisan or nonpartisan, and few guardrails on who qualifies to be part of the commission. Earlier this month, Willamette Week recommended its readers to vote no to Measure 116, saying its biggest red flag is that once the commission makes a decision on pay, that's final. There's no review or appeal process, and Willamette Week calls that, quote, bad governance. So what do you think? Should Oregon lawmakers and elected officials like the governor be paid more than they are right now? Email the story at kgw.com or call and leave a voicemail 503-226-5090.